Hello, welcome to Lackluster Reactions. I'm your Lackluster Reactor, and I'm here with a late episode of DanMachi. I have already seen this episode, but unfortunately I messed up the volume of my computer, so the video picked up the entire sound of the episode and I apparently got copyright claimed. But I have an extra half hour so I can remake the video. It's not going to be a first reaction, but still get a chance to watch it with you guys for anyone who does care to watch it with me. And I know there's only a few of you, but anyway. Last week we had Party fight off a forced pass raid made by the Moss Huge. And we had Belle pick up another girl. Literally. But anyway, without further ado, let's get this started. I'm gonna turn it down even more just in case. Every little bit of strength will help the party. One spell can make a difference between victory and painful defeat. Anyway, opening. So yeah, I don't know what to talk about in the opening since I already know what's about to happen, so no use speculating, but what did I talk about last time? The first take. But yeah, they're currently in a death and life or death situation with the Moss Huge doing what it can to walk through them, because regardless how strong they are, they have limits. Their wealth's magical items break after repeated use, and he's already been forced to pull out the fire sword. And now Hime is going to do her thing, which is going to tire her out. So the longer this lasts, the more advantage the Moss Huge is going to have when it moves in again. But as for that, I believe that is the end of the opening. So let's get back to the battle. Well, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not I do have to say I'm not sure if that's a typo, whether or if it's not a typo, why Tomoe is the king, but. Multicast. Anyway, having level up on 5 people instead of 1 is infinitely more helpful. Well, 5 times more helpful, but you know what I mean. But still, they're using it against the army and not the Moss Huge. Now I'm incredibly self-conscious about how much volume the mic is picking up of the show, but still I don't want to completely mute it, though if the same thing happens the second take as the first, then I'm going to be forced to the third time, but I've watched 4 episodes without being claimed, so hopefully just not having the volume full blast this time will fix things. And the other half of the plan was crystals. Magic stones. And not only has it weakened them, taken away their resources, but it's also got itself a power up. As much as it can. That's how it survived to be this strong. That's how it's going to survive to be stronger. Yeah, that's a nasty bite, and regardless of how much damage it does, it's going to take her out of fight, especially since it also... Right now, it also does that. And its bodies are growing, so... Creatures smarter than they thought. They can use items. That's the strongest weapon against it gone. And the level up I believe we saw starting to blink. So yeah, now they definitely have their backs against the wall. This level boost, I keep calling it level up. If the scales don't tip, you're pretty much screwed. And Hestia jinxed it. Shouldn't have said that, Hestia. Now it's starting to blink. Healing helps, but it's not going to help them much longer with the level boost almost out and them still surrounded. The level boost out and them still surrounded. One thing that's going to be unfortunately missing from this take, which I'm not happy about, is that the first time when I had no idea what was about to happen, I was cheering Lily on because she, as I said the first take, she is in the position where she's the only person who can get them out of this until they get some form of backup. So, all of their lives on her shoulders. And as a strategist, she needs to make a choice no matter how tough it is. Because making no choice is just going to have everyone killed. And even though it's coming next, I still want to continuously say, you can do this, Lily, like I did the first time. So good to know my instincts are still happening as they were. Even with expecting the worst, it's hard to predict this. So. Getting away is certainly a level-headed decision. The question is it's the right decision. much less level-headed, but I think much closer to the right choice. Now, what disappointed me the last time and what this still disappoints me is that Bell doesn't have a mermaid on his back at the moment, but the Argonaut is still incoming. And with that, the room is cleared. And while the moss huge is going to survive that, he's currently on a platform in the middle of the water, so all they need to do is charge in and take him out quickly. Well, it's easier said than done, but Bell's back now. Bell's back with a potion which hopefully should fix him up pretty well. Well, you guys would have done fine if it wasn't for the past parade and the moss huge. Heck, I think you guys can finish the past parade pretty well by yourselves. It was the moss huge that caused you all this heartache. And now, the fight. I'm sure there's people out there who enjoy seeing Bell slowly build a harem and also team. But it's fights like this and like the Minotaur, I guess Minotaur fights now, that is really what shine. Because you get to see how far Bell has come and how much farther he's grown since the last big fight. Case in point, with the leveling up the way he has, he's going to have some growing pains. But now that he's in the swing of things, not fail if that trick last time, not going to happen again. Oh yeah, the Minotaur is completely ridiculous. So yeah, it's gonna take a while before you have to What about an opponent stronger than that? But it regenerates. That said, it probably has a limit to its regeneration, so Bell just has to outlast that, but as for taking it out quickly, we have the Hestia knife. And we have Firebolt. The two signatures of Bell Canal now together. So a bit of mythology while we're going through this. Hestia is, while it only has been brought up limited times in the series, Hestia is goddess of the hearth, the cooking fire that's in people's homes, that is once upon a time was the center of homes. While other deities of fire represent the harsh flames of destruction, or even the flames of the furnace of the smithy that are used to melt and temper. The fires of the hearth are gentle flames which protect the home. Warm it for all there, and therefore protect the family. And now, Bell's strong enough to wield it in his right hand. His goddess is full power. Well, not full power, but he's finally the champion of his goddess. And that, of course, is a sign that the Moss Huge is actually dead. Thank you, Mermaid. There was absolutely no reason you should have popped up in the plot right now unless you were going to appear and do something next episode, but that is the ending. And again, having watched this already, I know that there's nothing after the credits except for the short name and more credits. So, yeah. This was a great episode, getting to see lots of great things, seeing how Hime doing how she has gotten stronger, seeing how Lily, when given the choice, does the right thing as a strategist, which in the long run is going to show her team that she is going to do what's best for all of them and is not going to abandon them, so they had no reason to doubt her before, but now they have even more reason to trust her. And then we have Bell come in and see the show, which it's his show. But as much as I want to see Edda of the people get the spotlight, this is not that show. This is a one protagonist show, as much as I like everyone else. But either way, next week we have Rabbit's Foot, which I can say Bell is definitely good luck charm. But either way, that's it for this week's episode. as always, thank you everyone who stopped by to watch the episode with me. Again, it's going to be less people this week because I'm late. Some people aren't going to wait for me to post this week's episode, but it's always people's choice if they join me or not. But either way, I hope you all enjoy the upcoming week until I can see you all again. And hopefully at that time you join me to watch an episode. Until then, have a good one.